Blessed love, holy love, sacred love, abundant love, source of love, let your love shine down on me. From below, from above, love I hope I'm worthy of. Oh, source of love, let your love shine down on me. Before the morning light, I already feel it shining. Before I open up my eyes, I already see it shining. When my road is rough, I can feel your love, and that's enough for me. Blessed love, holy love, sacred love, abundant love, source of love, let your love shine down on me. As above, so below, love from whom all blessings flow. Oh, source of love, let your love shine down on me.
Offer thanks to you, ever-living sovereign, that you've restored my soul to me in mercy. How great, O God, is your trust.
Moda ani lifanecha, melech chai v'kayam. Moda ani lifanecha, melech chai v'kayam. Shechetzarta bi nishmati bechemla, shechetzarta bi nishmati bechemla, shechetzarta bi nishmati bechemla, Rabba emunatecha.
Good morning to all who are joining us, Emily and Evelyn and Eli. It is a pleasure to pray with you as always. Edith, Shabbat, Shalom, and Boker Tov. We give thanks for our bodies, page 77. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe. With divine wisdom you have made our bodies, combining veins, arteries, and vital organs into a finely balanced network. wondrous maker and sustainer of life, were one of them to fail, how well we are aware we would lack the strength to stand before you. Blessed are you, Adonai, source of our health and strength. Baruch atah Adonai, rofei chol basar, umafli la'asot. We continue, page 78.
Elohai nishama shenatata bi tehorahi. 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 Elohai nishama shenatata bi tehorahi.
We continue now on page 80, Nisim B'chol Yom. Would you join us? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who has given the mind the ability to distinguish day from night. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who opens the eyes of the blind. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who frees the captive. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who lifts up the fallen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who stretches the earth over the waters. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who strengthens our steps. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who clothes the naked. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who gives strength to the weary. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who removes sleep from the eyes, slumber from the eyelids. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who made me in the image of God. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who has made me free. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who has made me a Jew. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who girds Israel with strength. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who crowns Israel with splendor. The blessing for the study of Torah, the top of page 86. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to engage with words of Torah. We continue now with Pesukei de Zimra, verses of song and praise, as we lift our spirits, as we prepare our bodies for prayer on this gray and kind of weary, dreary day. It is a pleasure to be with each of you, Robin and Marty and Catherine and Kate and all who are joining us in sacred community this morning. Page 94.
Baruch Shemar v'haya ha'olam, Baruch hu, Baruch oseh v'reshit, Baruch omer ve'oseh, Baruch chozer u'mekayem, Baruch merachem al haaretz, Baruch merachem al habriot, Baruch mishalem sachar tov lire'av, Baruch chai la'ad, v'kayam lanetzach, Baruch podeh u'matzil, Baruch shemo. Bishvachot u'bizmerot negadelcha u'nshebechcha u'nfecha, v'nazkir shimcha v'namlichecha, Malkeinu Eloheinu, Yachid chei ha'olamim, melech meshubach u'mufo'ar, adei ad shemo hagadol, Baruch ata Adonai, melech mechulal batishbachot.
In many ways, the Psalms found in Tanakh served as our precursor to prayer, whether they were offered in the temple or used creatively throughout the creation of our service. These words of liturgy, these words of sacred text lift us up, reminding us that God's presence can be found around us and that it is on us to give praise and thanks. We continue with Psalm 150, found on page 100.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Kol hanshama tehallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Kol hanshama tehallelujah, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
On pages 106 and 107, you have my attention, which is a tenderness beyond what I may say, and I have your constancy to something beyond myself. The force of your commitment charges us. We live in the sweep of it, taking courage one for the other.
Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemhei Rabbi.
Amen.
Ve'almad yifrach yutei ve'amlich malchutei. B'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael. Ba'agala uvizman kariv ve'imru Amen. Yehei shmei Rabba mevarach le'alam ulam me'almaya yitbarach yitbarach yishtabach V'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemhei dekudesha
B'richu
le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiran be'alma ve'imru Amen.
Page 108, our call to prayer, our Baruch Hu, praise.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
watchwords of our faith, Shema Yisrael, can be found on pages 114 and 115.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem, Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam Va'ed.
We continue with words of Beit HaT'filah, page 116.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם להות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובפי שעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
Continuing now on page 122, with new song inspired at the shore of the sea, those who were redeemed sang your praise. In unison they offered thanks, acknowledging your sovereignty. We continue with these words of praise, Mi Chamocha, page 122.
Mi chamocha paelim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osefele, nora tehilot osefele, shira chadasha, shibchu geulim l'shimcha, asfat hayam, yachad kulam hodu, v'himlichu v'amru, Adonai imloch, Adonai imloch, le'olam va'ed. Tzur Yisrael, kulma bezrat Yisrael, ufdei chinumecha, Yehuda v'Yisrael, go aleinu, Adonai tzevaot shemo, Kedosh Yisrael, Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael.
We turn now to pages 124, 125 as we begin our Shabbat morning Amidah with a reminder that prayer invites God's presence to suffuse our spirits and God's will to prevail in our lives. Prayer may not bring water to parched fields, nor mend a broken bridge, nor rebuild a ruined city, but prayer can water an arid soul, mend a broken heart, and rebuild a weakened will. We continue page 124.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, Elohei Avoteinu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, U'mevii Geula Livnei V'neihem, L'man Shemo V'Ahava, Melech Chozer U'Moshia U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Bezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayei HaKol Atah Rav Le'Hoshia, Mashiv HaRuach U'Morid HaGashem, Mechalkel Chayim B'Chesed, Mechayei HaKol B'Rachamim Rabim, Zomech Noflim V'Rofech Cholim, U'Matir Asurim, U'Mekayem Emunato V'Shenei Afar, V'Chamocha Bal Gevurot, U'Midom Helach, Melech Lemit U'Mechayeh, U'Matzmiach Yeshua, V'Ne'eman atah leHachayot HaKol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol. Nikadesh et Shemcha ba'olam, Keshem shemakdishim oto b'shmei marom, Kakatuv al yad neviecha, V'kara ze el ze ve'amar, Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzevaot, Meloch ol haaretz kevodo. Adir, Adirenu, Adonai, Adonenu, Mahadir Shimcha bechol haaretz, Baruch kevod Adonai mimkomo. Echad hu Eloheinu, hu Avinu, hu Malkeinu, hu Moshienu vehu Yashmienu, berachamav le'nei kol chai. Ani Adonai Elohechem, Yimloch Adonai le'olam, Elohai Tzion, L'dor v'dor, Hallelujah. L'dor v'dor nagir god lecha, U'lenetzach netzachim kedushatcha nagdish, V'shivchacha Eloheinu mepinu lo yamush, Le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
To these prayers that have sustained generations of our people, we add our ardent request for peace at the conclusion of this section of our service.
Sim shalom, tova uvracha. Sim shalom, tova uvracha. Sim shalom, tova uvracha. shalom, tova uvracha. Chen v'chesed v'rachamim. Chen v'chesed v'rachamim. Sim shalom, tova uvracha. Sim shalom, tova uvracha. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Amecha. Sim shalom, tova uvracha. Sim shalom, tova uvracha.
We continue now with our reading from Torah, these words from the final portion of the book of Genesis, ending with Chazak, Chazak, V'nit Chazech, a call at the end of the reading of each book, a call to strength for us and for one another. The blessing before the reading of Torah can be found on page 250, and the study of this week's portion immediately following our service in person here at Temple Emanuel of South Hills or on Zoom. Baruch hu et Adonai hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai hamvorach leolam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai hamvorach leolam va'ed. Baruch et Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch et Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen. Vayeshev Yosef b'Mitzrayim, hu uveit aviv, vayechi Yosef me'a va'eser shanim. Vayar Yosef le'Ephraim b'nei shileshim, gam b'nei Machir bein Menashe yuldu al birchei Yosef. Vayomer Yosef el Echav, Anochi met Elohim pakod, yifkod etchem, ve'ela etchem min haaretz hazot el haaretz asher nishba le'Avraham le'Yitzchak u'Yaakov. Vayashba Yosef et bnei Yisrael lemor, pakod yifkod Elohim etchem, v'ha'alitem et atzmotai mizeh. Vayamot Yosef ben me'a va'eser shanim, vayachantu oto, vayishem baron b'Mitzrayim. Chazak, chazak, v'nit chazek.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen.
Aleinu l'shabeach can be found on the bottom of page 282.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגור עלינו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
In preparation for our Mourner's Kaddish on page 294, we remember those who came before us. We mourn the recent passing of Phyllis Selma Schloss and observe the period of Shloshim for Jonathan Levy. This Shabbat, we mark the yahrzeit, the commemoration of the passing of Pearl Alt, Alice Chronic Barish, Jeanette Beckerman, Dorothy Burles, Aaron Cantor, Louis Cantor, Ben Chizek, Sylvia Kramer, John C. Doherty, Mary Lou Delancey, Ruth Gant Fargostein, Philip Feldman, Harold Feldman, Minnie Fine, Eugene Francolini, Howard Frumkin, Minnie Gibbons, Minnie Glazer, George Gorin, Norman Gordon, Esther Greenstein, Melva R. Hirschfield, Eva Eisenberg, Isidore Jakobovitz, Margaret Kidder, Gerald S. Kimball, Alvin Lichtenstuhl, Fred Morgan, Lena Moss, Jerome Myers, Barbara S. Pace, Lillian Podolsky, Daniel Rubin, Pauline Russman, Leonard Sadkin, Trudy Savransky, Elsie Schneier, Samuel Seidenfeld, Arthur Simon, David Ira Trotsky, Sarah Uniton, and Stephen Wolkoff. We continue now with words of Kaddish Yatom, our Mourner's Kaddish, page 294. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah, Me'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chaye chon uv'yomei chon uv'chaye d'cho Beit Yisrael, ba'agala v'zman kariv v'imru. Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah mevorach le'olam u'lamei al-maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalal shemei d'kudsha b'richu le'ila min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata damiran be'alma v'imru. Amen. Yehei shalama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.